I am waiting for specific information.
Sababu za kupinga zinajulikana. Waingereza mnazijua na watu wanazijua.
Aluta continua.
Coup que nous devions subir matin, midi et soir.
لا يمكن نسمح لليبيا تضيع بين ايدينا.
Uganda is now a free country.
Hello, thanks for watching Face2Face Africa, the hub of knowledge. My name is Gentil Niwe. I'm here today to reintroduce to you Face2Face Africa. I'm doing this because it has been almost a year since we posted our last episode on this platform. Welcome to Face2Face Africa reintroduction episode. This being our very first episode this year, allow me to begin by wishing you a Happy New Year 2024. I hope this year will be an excellent year to all of us. Happy New Year to all our dear viewers. As I earlier told you, I'm here today to reintroduce to you Face2Face Africa. What is Face2Face Africa all about? What do we have to offer? What's that unique thing that Face2Face Africa has for you? What distinguishes Face2Face Africa from other media platforms? Well, I'll be answering all these questions in this episode. First and foremost, Face2Face Africa is a Pan-Africanist media platform. But I would love to call it a positive Pan-Africanist media platform. Underline the word positive. I choose to call Face2Face Africa a positive Pan-Africanist media platform because here at Face2Face Africa, we are led by a positive mindset, a positive thinking towards Africa. We are full of positivity and not negativity. We do have a lot of Pan-Africanist media platforms, but it's so unfortunate that most of them are led by a negative mindset towards Africa. That's why you find many of the Pan-Africanist media platforms are doing the blaming and the shaming. However, here on Face2Face Africa, we will focus on the positive things happening in Africa. We'll focus on the success story of Africa. We'll focus on the things being done the right way in Africa. We will not have time on the bad stories about Africa. We will let the mainstream media to cover that for us. But here on Face2Face Africa, all we shall have to share with you is the story of success of Africa. We shall tell you about the achievements of Africa. We'll tell you more about the potential of Africa, the opportunities that Africa has to offer, and how we can fully exploit the potential of Africa. We'll be looking for those things being done the right way in Africa. We'll be looking at the leaders who are doing the right things. We'll be looking at the nations that are doing the right things. We'll focus on the positive things happening in Africa. Does this mean that we shall sit here, or I will be sitting here, and about or clap hands for those doing wrong things in Africa? Not at all. Does it mean we shall totally ignore the mistakes being done in Africa? Not true. We will definitely have to look at those things too. We'll definitely have to talk about such things too. But the difference between Face2Face Africa and the other platforms is our main reason when we talk about the wrong things is not the blaming and the shaming, but rather the correcting and the building. We shall not name or shame anyone, but we are willing to correct and build someone. I mean, those people who will be doing wrong things in Africa, we shall talk about them. Not to blame and shame them, but rather to build and correct them, or to correct them and build them at the same time. Face2Face Africa is a positive Pan-Africanist media platform that will be focusing on the positive things happening in Africa. We shall be telling you about the success story of Africa. We'll be looking at the right things being done in Africa. We are not interested in talking about the negative things happening in Africa. First and foremost, because they'll always be covered in the mainstream media. Secondly, the more we focus on the negative things being done in Africa, the more we replicate them. Negative news build negative mindset. Negative mindset lead to negative actions. We end up having the same things again and again. But if we focus on the right things being done in Africa, we shall be able to build positive mindsets. People with positive mindsets will work hard to have positive results. You get my point? Face2Face Africa will focus on the right things being done in Africa. We shall tell you about the success story of Africa. Who is our targeted audience? Our targeted audience is you. You, the person of any origin, could be African or non-African, that is interested in seeing Africa progress, that is interested in hearing the story of the African success, that is interested in seeing Africa doing things the right way, would love to be inspired to do the right things in Africa, that would love to see Africa learning from its mistakes and doing the right things. So if you are this person who wants to hear about the success story of Africa, then Face2Face Africa is your home. If you want to hear about the things Africa is doing the right way, you want to hear about the potential of Africa, the opportunities that Africa has to offer, you want to hear about leaders who are changing things in their countries, who are doing things the right way, what projects are being done in Africa, how far is Africa? Let's talk about development in Africa. Let's talk about good leadership in Africa. Let's talk about democracy in Africa, the African democracy. Let's talk about Africa positively. Let us look at Africa with an African eye. If you are interested in all of this, then Face2Face Africa is your home. Then this is your platform. In summary, Face2Face Africa is a positive Pan-Africanist media platform that will be looking at the positive stories in Africa, at the positive things happening in Africa. Face2Face Africa will be telling you about the success story of Africa, how Africa is doing great things, the good things being done in Africa, all the things being done the right way in Africa. We will be doing this to instigate the much needed mindset change among Africans. And the end of it all, once we, the Africans, get or develop this positive mindset towards Africa, we shall be able to act positively, and we shall see Africa transformed, and we shall progress. We shall see more good things being done in Africa. We shall see more positive things being done in Africa. We shall see more things being done the right way in Africa. Face2Face Africa is here for you. That's all we had for you today in this episode. If this is your first time to visit this platform, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also remember to click on the notification button to always be the first one to know whenever we upload a new video. I would also love to know what you think about Face2Face Africa. Please go in the comment section and share with us your thoughts, your opinions, your views about Face2Face Africa. Remember also to like and share. My name is Gentil Niwe. Till we meet again, bye-bye for now.